how we're playing. We're not playing well at all.
I'm almost saying you thought you guys entered the season too cocky. Would you agree with that? Do you think that?
I'm not, I think it's these games mean more to our opponents than they do to us. I think we need to get that straight. We need to play with more focus and put more importance on these games. I don't like it.
Is there a stretch you had that you're satisfied with, or are you still waiting to see what this
No, it's in spurts. We know what we're capable of doing. That's the problem. Because we've been there before, we know what we have to do, and it's kind of like, okay, we'll do it. We need to get going here.
Was that, you didn't talk to the media all week, was that part of it being upset? Maybe didn't want to say something you didn't want to say? Or?
Well, yeah, I didn't want to say anything. You'll be fine.
What were you and LeBron saying to each other coming down the court? I was trying to read your lips and I couldn't.
Just ask him what you got for Christmas.
Kobe, what is it going to take for you guys to get going? You say you're not playing well, so what is the key that you think is going to take?
Well, I think individually you have to, make that decision yourself and what's important. The game has to be the most important thing. You have to focus on it. You have to play every game like it's your last. You have to be attentive to what's going on. And this is serious stuff. You don't just have 2 rings and say, okay, we're satisfied with what we got. I'm not rolling with that. I'm not going to let that slide. So we need to get in gear.
How good is this Miami team in your opinion?
As far as the lack of focus.
It's been there.
When you've been to 3 straight finals, is it hard not to get bored with the process of getting to the playoffs?
It's your job. You show up and work. I don't buy that crap. I show up and get to work.
Kobe, what were they doing defensively that you guys were showing?
They're a good defensive team. We had good defensive possessions ourselves. They made us shoot the ball from the perimeter. We had some good looks, didn't make them. But defensively, everything that we worked on, we came out and did the exact opposite.
Kobe, some of your guys say they're embarrassed and some say they're not. Are you, and is that a good thing for the team to be embarrassed and maybe kick yourself in the butt a little bit?
No, it's not really about getting embarrassed. I don't get embarrassed. It's not about that. It's about winning. It's the competitiveness of winning the game. I don't like losing. I don't care what anybody thinks. I just don't like losing, period.
But how you lost the last 2 at home?
I don't care about that. Losing is losing. I'll be embarrassed. Be upset if we lost by 1 or lost by 20. I don't give a damn.
You said that everything you worked on, you did not do the exact opposite. What did you want to do, and what were you not able to?
Well, we had strategies that we wanted to implement, and we weren't focused enough to execute.
Kobe, the problem that you're upset about most, the lack of importance on these games, the lack of focus, how widespread is that on this team?
Well, all it takes is one guy. Our philosophy here is, everybody must be on the same page. Only strong is your weakest link. And we all have to lock in and get going. We're playing like we have 2 rings.
How much do you think the next 2 games are going to say about you guys back-to-backers, tough games on the road? Anything? Anything more than the norm?
No. You just got to show up and on Monday, practice hard, go from there.
Kobe, the last 2 seasons, you guys have won a lot of games, come out flying, dominated the conference, and then whatever happens the second half of the season, I think this is going to have to be a dramatically different season.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. It's in this type of situation, it's always tough. But if it was easy to win on a 3-peat, you see a lot of teams who've been able to do it in the past. That's why there's so few teams that have been able to do it. And if we're going to be one of them, we need to get our butts in gear.
What part of you says, if you guys can't get up for this game, what game can you get up for?
Well, we always suck on Christmas. I don't think we're mean enough to be able to show up on Christmas Day and play. They just take us off this day.
Was that apathy that you talked about in terms of treating every game with that urgency heading into training camp? Were you concerned about that at all?
Yeah, it's always a concern, especially when you go back to
concern, Phil, losing record against winning teams. That's not like you guys. Does that concern you at all at this stage?
What about this press conference makes you think I'm not concerned?
Kobe, you still said he wasn't surprised, and the coaching staff weren't surprised by the outcome. Did you sense that there could have been?
No, I mean, they're playing better basketball than we are. They're playing as a unit, they're playing with a sense of urgency, they're executing extremely well. They're doing everything we're not doing.
Any lessons from the repeat that you could use now to help you now?
I'm going to kick some ass in practice.
You say that all your championship teams, at some point during the regular season, look like champions. It doesn't just magically happen in the playoffs.
I mean, you got to work. You got to work. You got to work in practice. You got to work in show up to games and play. Pay attention to detail. And you got to build that stuff.
Some guys say you did kind of try to light a fire under people in practice this week. I mean, did that message just not get through?
No, it's going to get through.
What are you going to do to
Beat it in the head till it gets through.
I know you've been asked about Miami's defense in general against your team today, but it seemed that they Miami played very well defensively against you. What do you think? How do you evaluate that statement? And what do you think? If so, why do you think they played defensively?
I mean, they just surround me. A couple guys, 2, 3 guys, and just make the right play, kick it out, and we didn't make shots. But it's no different than things that I've seen in the past.
Is it a good thing that San Antonio's not tough?
Sure, I don't care. I mean, we could be playing Minnesota. Yeah, I said it. I'll still be